And the unpredictability continues here with our live and exclusive coverage of NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. Was that how I started the last game I covered? Yes, but I say that again because it happened again here in our second game. San Sebastian, underdog team, rising above the challenge and stunning the San Beda University Red Lions. And earlier today in our morning game, nagtagumpay ang JRU laban sa Arellano University Chiefs, 79-74. Nayanig na naman ang ating team standing. Sisilipin natin yan mamaya. But for now, we want to say thank you so much sa lahat ng ating mga kapusong nanonood ngayon, wherever it is you're watching here in the Philippines and all over the world. Our next game is a good one. It will be the Perpetual Altas taking on the Benilde Blazers. Two teams nakakagaling lamang sa panalo last Wednesday. Hello to everybody watching on social media, NCAA Philippines, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, para sa lahat ng mga balita sa larangan ng palakasan, do check out GMA Sports PH. This third game is going to be a slugfest. It's going to be like Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. It's not going to be like Logan Paul versus Dylan Manis. Yeah, because it's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. He is Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, not a boxer, strength and conditioning coach. My name is Anton Ross.
More of an MMA guy.
You are pumped up, my friend.
Oh, definitely. Dahil ito na nga this is, I've mentioned this to start off the second round, stretch run. But all of the teams can knock out anybody. San Sebastian with a high work rate, they didn't care.
God.
They didn't care. They punched San Beda on the jaw and didn't let up. Dahil hindi boxing yung nilaro nila kanina, MMA. They mounted it, ground and pound. Ganun na nangyari. And if you want to really be the man on this NCAA Season 99, you got to take care of business. And two teams that are looking to take care of business ang matutuhayan natin ngayon. Naghahabol parehas sa Final Four.
As usual, tayong dalawa pa lang nagsasalita, pero ang dami ng kwento. Siguradong marami ring kwento na i-share ang ating mga courtside reporters na makakasama natin today. Let's bring them in. Reporting for the University of Perpetual Health System Delta, of course, is Mickey Santos. At para naman sa panig ng Benilde, we will have Hannah Arguelles. And as usual, our courtside reporters have this pregame thingy that they've got going on. But I kind of like the boxing stance that you did earlier.
Ready na ako. Ready ako dahil ang ganda ng simula ng araw ko with that heavyweight fight. And then papunta tayo sa mga dikit-dikit na games. And the teams that are really trying to catch up on the team standings, there's a really buhol-buhol na traffic dyan sa top 7 seeds natin. As you see, Mapua still leading. The Benilde Blazers are at 6-4. The Perpetual Altas are at 4-6. Dikit-dikit lang yan. Half a game, 2 games behind. As long as you keep on taking care of business, you would have a puncher's chance to get to that Final Four. Dahil if anything is true about Season 99, everybody can beat anybody on a given day.
Now, of course, as always, before every season, tinatanong tayong dalawa, ang ating mga preseason predictions. And you and I both had Perpetual and Benilde in the Final Four. We just saw the team standings. They're not in the Final Four, but we have been asking this. Which version of Perpetual and Benilde will show up on any given day? And I'm not sure which version will show up today.
Well, I think the College of St. Benilde Blazers has been on a slow burn. Ang Perpetual Altas were able to take care of business the first 3 quarters, but in the end game, nagkakaroon sila ng banderang kapos. So, aantabayan na natin who will take care of business in the 4th quarter.
And in this game, strangely, the top 2 players from both sides, Will Gozum at a quiet outing, only scored 6 points and 4 rebounds in 18 minutes. Cielo Razon had one of his worst games in his collegiate career, going 0 for 5 and tallying a single point from the free throw line.
But endgame chops. Yun ang nagdictate ng panalo na to. I believe in the last 4 minutes of this ball game, up and down pa rin, Perpetual had a chance to tie the game up. But CSB being able to execute, led by those top two vanguards. Itong si Mix Oxon and Robbie Naive getting the scoring cudgels. I mean, Will Gozum would always be there to provide stability, but you need more firepower from your guards to really sustain this run.
Robbie Naive in his final season, team captain ang kanyang role, and he has also emerged as the leading scorer for Benilde. Christian Pagaran has been leading the way in scoring naman para sa Perpetual, but a lot of promising players just like this guy right here, Tubong Masantol, Pampanga, Jun Roque rising up for the slam dunk. And then they were able to handle the physicality of Letran, including the physicality of Pau Havillanar. And one of the guys na natuwa tayong dalawa, the rookie from the Altalets basketball program, Angelo Gelsano. What a game, what guts this kid showed.
Yun yung nagdala sa kanila ng panalo. They were able to maapula yung apoy ng Letran dahil medyo nagraran yung Letran, hinahabol sila. I think we both did that game.
Yep.
And itong si Gelsano was able to step up in the second half. Mark Denver Omega, not as effective as what we are used to seeing him. Siya yung nagbigay ng boost para sa kanilang opponent. Points of turnover, second chance points, rebounding, and overall toughness. That's the name of the game para dito sa Altas.
And of course, the fourth quarter, Coach Hammer limiting Letran to just 6 points, and they went on a rampage talking about the team of Coach Mike Sagigit.
Limiting them to 1 field goal in 7 minutes in the fourth quarter.
That's insane. And of course, nabanggit na natin ang kanyang pangalan kanina. Nagpakilala itong Altalets rookie na nanggaling sa Altalets, of course, Altas rookie, Angelo Gelsano. Just 15 minutes played, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and an X number of bruises na nanggaling kay Pau Havillanar.
Napakills, diretso lang siya kung ano kailangan ng coaches niya. Ginagawa lang niya, di nagre-reklamo. Tamaan, good! Pag hindi tinamaan, better. Pero marami siyang tinanggap na pasa. Ang importante, nakuha nila yung panalo. Walang reklamo. Saludo ako dito sa batang to.
Okay, so tinanong nga natin which version of Perpetual will show up today. Let's try to find out as Mickey Santos was able to speak with Coach Mike Sagigit from the Perpetual side. Ba ang naikwento ni Coach Mike sa'yo?
The best day for Perpetual the season 99, yan ang kinuwento sa akin ni Coach Mike Sagigit. Noong tinawag niya nga ang laro na to as the best day for the Perpetual. Dahil nung tinanong nga daw siya kung may nararamdaman daw ba siyang pressure ngayon, ay isang matigas na hindi ang kanyang sagot. Dahil naniniwala raw siya na maipapakita na raw nila ngayon ang best version ng Perpetual. Gusto nga simulan nito ni Coach Mike sa letrang B o ang believe. Malaki raw ang tiwala niya sa kanyang mga malalaro. Basta daw ay may EO effort. Coach Mike told his players that he wants to see his team do their best efforts as they surrender to their offensive and offensive schemes. At kapag pinagsama-sama nga raw lahat ng ito, ay mananalo ang kanyang ang team ng Perpetual Altas. And as I quote, this is the time na matatalo natin sila. Believe, effort, surrender, and team. Yan daw ang best mindset at best formula ng Altas ngayong araw. Balik sa inyo, Anthony Coach Hammer.
Wow, Mickey. It's like you put together a team-building program in one courtside report.
Iisa lang yung kailangan talaga, San. Pinakikita na ng Altas yung the way that they are playing. It's always there, yung finishing kick and the effort. Sa NCAA, Anton, we've seen it throughout the start of the second round, even in the first round. If you come up flat, they would bring you to the woodshed. Dadaling ka nila sa likod, gulpi di gulat ang aabutin mo simula pa lang ng laro. So if you're not ready with that effort when it comes to the NCAA, malamang sa malamang, malaki ang hahabulin mo. But with the team of Coach Mike Sagigit and the way that he preaches it, ang nagkukulang sa kanila yung dulo, yung pantapos. Paano nila tatapusin yung laro, and hopefully, this would be a start of something.
Yeah, hopefully they can continue what they showed against Letran, wherein they had that huge fourth quarter. But of course, they're going to play against the Benilde Blazers, a team that we feel has flipped the script and has turned on the switch, beating Mapua in their last game, even though Will Gozum, I would say, isn't in that MVP mode yet.
Well, they don't need Will Gozum to be in the MVP mode that he was doing the past few years. They just need to plug him into the role that he is given. Remember, he won that MVP without forcing it. He was playing within the system. We saw him in season 97 and then culminating in season 98 with that MVP plum, back-to-back mythical 5 years. But no plays were called for Will Gozum. He was moving within the flow of the offense. In that game, he fouled out. And guys from the bench stepped up. at the end of the day, next man up, and they were able to execute in the end game. 50-50 balls na control nila. At ang gusto naman ni Will mag-champion eh. Hindi naman niya gusto mag-MVP dahil simula pa lang ng season, DQ na agad siya mag-MVP. So he was given an opportunity to play that 3 spot now. We'll see how he adjusts dahil there are emerging players around him that would make their campaign better.
Benilde ended Mapua's 6-game winning streak. They have won 5 of their last 6 outings. So this is the Benilde that we have been accustomed to see, the Benilde that we are expecting to play every single game. And Miggy Corteza, kung kanina si Gelsano nagpakilala na, ito naman muling nagpakilala. Miggy Corteza, one of the players with the highest or strongest motors in the NCAA, went right back to work.
Yep, allow me to reintroduce myself. Yun yung sinabi nga ni Miggy Corteza on that game. Perfect from the free throw line. 17 points, 9 boards, back-to-back player of the games in 29 minutes for Miggy Corteza. Etong batang to, he just does his job the best that he could. He runs the floor, he plays hard defense. He is a mismatch at the 4 spot. Kung titignan mo, itong mga 4 ng Perpetual, mga banger. Si Corteza, he is more of a wing type of player. Stretch 4, nakakatira na rin sa labas, and likes to mix it up inside. Pero ang karamihan ng puntos niya nanggagaling sa transition at yung mga screen and short roll.
I give you an A+ for that JC impression.
It's Hova. Of course, that's our generation. Blueprint 3.
All right. Hannah Arguelles. Well, yeah, what are you doing?
We're ready. We're ready today.
Let's go to Hannah Arguelles. She was able to speak to Coach Charles Tew earlier today. Hannah, what did Coach Charles say?
Well, when I talked to Coach Charles Tew kanina, ang kanyang pinaka-na-mention talaga ay ang condition ng Blazers ngayon because according to him, to be honest, we're all a bit banged up. We're not 100% physically. Robbie Naives not looking too good. But we're at that point in the season where we have no choice but to win our games. At dagdag pa nga ni Coach na they thoroughly prepared for today's game laban sa Perpetual Altas because they're a team with good execution and good rebounding. Yun nga pala ang masasabi ni Coach Charles na kanyang #1 concern pagdating sa koponan na to. Kaya isa daw yun sa bagay na pinag-focusan nila sa kanilang practice. Back to you, Adon and Coach Hammer.
Thank you very much, Hannah Arguelles, who's got her little ribbon Halloween look going on. You in costume?
I'm always in costume.
yeah, this is Tyson Fury for Halloween here in the Philippines.
No. But again, yung detalye, it's the details that what Coach Charles is hammering down when it comes to their squad. They are able to be competitive, but again, will the real CSB please stand up? Yun yung inaantay natin because everybody and their mom picked the CSB to start off the season dahil this team is loaded, this team is talented, and they have the experience to match that talent. So, at the end of the day, they need to execute, and the past 2 games, they were able to do that against tough competition.
Sabi nga nila sa Slam Dunk na pinapanood natin, he who controls the rebound controls the game. Perpetual averages 50.5 rebounds per game. That is tops in the league. I'm very interested to see how the Benilde Blazers will match up to that as they are pumped up and ready for this showdown. It's gonna be a banger. It's Perpetual versus Benilde, and these are the leaders of the old school, the 2 captains, Cielo Razon and Robbie Naives, side by side, matched up with each other. It's the last ride, the last dance, whatever you want to call it, and these 2 guys will try to lead their teams to the victory today.
Both combo guards, both masquerading as point guards for their squads, but at the end of the day, you need to have production. Better 3-point shooter si Robbie Naive, better shot creator itong si Cielo Razon. Whoever takes charge of their offense and give their team a boost, especially in the start of the 3rd quarter, which both teams are struggling, makikita natin na yun ang magbibigay ng abante sa kanilang kupunan.
One thing I'm willing to bet though, Cielo Razon is not going to go scoreless from the field today. Hindi papayag na mangyayari ulit yon laban sa Benilde.
He would go down swinging.
#1 with a bullet. Not a mullet. Okay, Cielo Razon getting ready for this matchup between Perpetual and Benilde. And again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. This is our final game before we head to a short break and resume the action this coming Friday. So let's turn it over right now to our Coliseum announcer para makilala mga starters ng Benilde at Perpetual.
Perpetual Altas. At forward number 0, Art Roque. At guard number 3, Ray Barcuma. At center, number 10, JP Bola. The other forward, number 14, John Avis. In the other guard, number 86, Cyrus Ventura. Their head coach is Mike Sagigit. Here now is the starting lineup of your CSB Blazers. At guard number 5, Prince Carlos. The other guard number 8, Miguel Oxon. At forward number 12, Miguel Corteza. At center number 13, Paul Turco. And the other forward.
Bring him out, bring him out. The big guns. We'll start things off para kay Coach Mike Sagigit, June Roque, and Cyrus Ventura, the promising sophomore duo. But over on the Benilde side, medya muna. Reigning MVP Will Gozum coming off the bench. But of course, Miggy Corteza. And by the way, McCoy Marcos played solid in that game against Mapua.
Siya yung nawala sa rotation in the first round that I was looking for dahil siya yung mismatch problem in season 98. A guy that can post up, can shoot from the outside, and is not scared to mix it up inside to get rebounds.
Here we go. Perpetual versus Benilde. Battle of the heavy hitters. And two teams coming in with high morale. After those big wins last Wednesday, Oxon against Barcuma. Benilde reading the size advantage right away in the matchups. But Barcuma doesn't care about that, of course. Bola napunta dito kay June Roque. And June Roque starts the game off with a 3.
Ito laging malakas ang arrive ng koponan ng Perpetual. Kailangan masanay kang tumalo. Dahil madiin talaga sila lagi nagsisimula.
Carlos using his speed. Unable to finish at the rim. Wanted a foul, walang tinawag.
Kumbaga, Anton, nag-uusap tayo ng boxing terms dahil parehas tayo mahilig ng shoot science. Parang Mike Tyson to eh. Kailangan, hindi mo kayang sabayan ng puwersahan to sa simula eh. Kailangan medyo jab-jab na rito sa Perpetual.
Meanwhile, Ray Joey Barcuma, Peter Pan flies through the air for that finish. It's a 5-0 start for Perpetual. Sabi nga ni Coach Hammer, malakas ang arrive.
Malakas ang arrive dito lagi.
Oxon, second shot. Doesn't drop. Ventura skies for the rebound. Let's get this report over on the Benilde side with Hannah Arguelles.
As the Blazers are burning bright coming off of an amazing win against the season's current top team, the Mapua Cardinals, team captain of the Blazers, Robbie Naives, sees this as the perfect momentum-setting opportunity for their next games. Dagdag pa niya na kahit natalo nila ang Cardinals, hindi dapat makampante ang kanyang kupunan. Sabi niya, I just told the guys if we want to reach our main goal, which is to advance in the playoff round and hopefully the championship, then every game is crucial. Sabi naman ng head Blazer patungkol sa makakalaban nilang kupunan na ang Perpetual Altas, they're a tough team despite their current rank in the standings. They shouldn't be overlooked because they're a solid team with a system na bagay sa kanila. Humble, prepared, and willing to do whatever the team needs from him. That's the team captain for you, Anton and Coach Hammer.
The system is already in place and it works. And that's why we all believe that Benilde has what it takes to win a championship this year. But in the first round, it did not match or live up to the hype.
Ganun lang talaga yun. You need to weather the turbulent seas. Ayan, para kang si Odysseus. Mahabang paglalayag yan.
Ito yung unang tira. June Roque. What a season he is having. And Ray Joey Barcuma. And of course, new assistant coach of the Altas, former NCAA MVP, Scotty Thompson. Loving the moment. Ventura. Stolen away by Marcos. Carlos stepping on the brakes. Nice pass. Great delivery to Turco.
Basic rim run, two big guys getting into the shaded area. Namili na lang doon ang papasa si Prince Carlos.
Let's go now to Nicky Santos for this report on the Perpetual side.
You know what, guys? I got the chance to talk to Coach Mike Sagigit earlier, and he told me about the lacking performance of the Perpetual Altas as they face the Benilde Blazers on the early part of the first round. Pero ika nga nila, things do change dahil ngayon ay may baon-baon na raw silang momentum from their recent game against the Knights. But I will continue my report later pero syempre, bato muna namin sa inyo, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Thank you very much, Mickey. Yeah, Perpetual obviously wants to flip the script, make things fall in their favor this time around. And like Benilde, they were not able to live up to the hype and the expectations in the first round.
Laban lang. Laban lang. Pero lang yan eh. Laban lang. You need to weather the storm and just keep on pounding.
So, Benilde responds with a 6-0 run after falling down 5-0. And Omega is in the game. Ventura wants a clear out. Double mula kay Turco, and Ventura draws a foul. The much more chiseled Cyrus Ventura.
Ito yung rim run, secondary pick on the steal, si Paul Turco. Crashing the boards with Prince Carlos. Rebound, assist, and then a basket.
Cyrus Ventura at the line. Missing on the first free throw. Benilde also shot dismally from the free throw line. Excuse me, Perpetual had a horrific shooting afternoon in the first round, 24 out of 37. So they have to convert on these free throws if they want a different result sa pagkakataong ito. We have a timeout. We are tied at 6. The family is out today here on this Sunday. Children of all ages. Students. No school today, but they're in uniform.
Yep.
The Perpetual crowd. As always, one of the best fan bases. One of the schools with the strongest school spirit in terms of cheering. Yan, kitang-kita silang lahat sa ating smile cam. I just got a tweet. Let's give a shout out to this guy. Si Asistio Ramon, 23. Nag-tweet sa akin on X. Sinabi niya, Coach Hammer is a lookalike of Kratos of God of War with his muscles.
Thank you. Boy.
Ginaya mo pa talaga yung boses.
Naglalaro kasi ako nun eh.
Solid game. Attorney Tolentino would love that game. Loves that game as we see Prince Carlos floated up and in.
So again, baseline attack, Prince Carlos looking to be a little bit more aggressive in this ball game. Accounting for 4 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist early on this game.
Omega hands it off to Barkuma. Barkuma, wow! Wow! That's one of the best pick and rolls I've seen with an Omega finish.
Good screen, in-anticipate nila yung trap. Quick slip, great pocket pass by Peter Pan Barkuma.
And Barkuma comes up with a steal. Wow. Barkuma. Roque. Shot was short.
So
McCoy with the rebound.
Nakita mo yung value ni McCoy Marcos ngayon. Mas lumalalim yung bench nila, tapos masasandigan na veterano.
Cheto Razon will check into the game along with Angelo Gelsano. But look at this right here. Rolling to the basket for Denver Omega.
Oo, naka-screen and roll action. The tag guy was caught napping at the bottom of that defense.
And look who earned an early entry and some playing time. Angelo Gelsano.
Good matchup. Gelsano tsaka Gozu.
Meanwhile, Prince Carlo, pure confidence on that three.
7 points for Prince Carlos. Start off this game. Good account of himself.
Si Gozo magpapantay dito kay Omega. Gelsano, the rookie, being defended by Corteza. Razon just checked into the game. Mark Denver Omega. They're looking for him in those screen and roll situations, Coach Hammer.
Tinali pa ni Mark Denver Omega. How about that floater?
Prince Carlos, floater in the three.
So as we see Mark Denver Omega shooting a free throw, Ton, gotta greet a very good friend of ours, part of the NCAA family, the EAC's very own assistant coach, Coach Boom Boom Catalan. Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday!
21 forever. 21 forever. One of our good friends, he would be handling the juniors na of the EAC. So very excited for the build-up dahil it's just right around the corner after we take care of business in the seniors.
I can't wait. Especially now, there is a lot of excitement in terms of the juniors division here in the NCAA. Jello Razon with a steal. Jello gets it back. Omega hosting up Guazo.
Triangle.
Omega one-on-one against the reigning MVP. Oh, Will pulling that old trick. Pulling out the chair. The MVP, Guazo, gets blocked. Razon is running. Razon to Jun Roque, back to Jello. And this is Angelo Gelsano to Pagaran. And Guazo snatches that rebound from the skies.
So again, ito na, transition basket. Mickey Corteza with a transition layup right there. And wala nang nagawa yung depensa ng Perpetual. It's right there on the transition. Good look up. And that's a pass. Credited to, I think that was Lord Gozo with that forward pass. So ito rin yung kagandahan itong lineup na to. Yung extra big lineup na Sanko, Corteza, Gozo. Lahat sila interchangeable. And sportsman-like pa ang tawag dito. So there's a free throw coming up as ball possession for the Blazers.
So no question there, Omega was not going for the ball. He pushed Corteza from the back. Just not a smart play. You don't want to fall behind big against the Benilde Blazers. As Coach Mike Sagigit reminds Omega of his importance. Sayang kasi ang ganda ng simula ni Mark Denver Omega. Corteza missing though on the bonus free throw. Carlos will pull up for three. Prince Carlos is on fire.
Maganda rin ang gising ni Prince Carlos. Second three-pointer of the first quarter for Prince.
Prince Carlos has 10 points in the first period.
Laki nitong lineup na to, Anton. Marcos at the 2 spot was around 6'2", 6'3". That can really contend with the rebounds. Yan yung missing link nila talaga eh. Kasi nahihirapan sila na si Marasigan lang yung ibinababan on that wing big guard position.
Michael Mara just checked into the game. The Benilde Blazers lead the Perpetual Altas 16-10. It's the Altas Perp Squad. And they have come here in full force along with the students na nanggaling pa sa Las Piñas. As always, solid support and school spirit from the University of Perpetual Health System, Dalta. Shout out to everybody who are tuned in right now, enjoying the third game on this Sunday ng inyong NCAA Season 99. Big day for sports, World Championship.
Split decision?
World Championship in terms of a battle between two disciplines, boxing and MMA.
But iba eh. Iba rin talaga pag switch science.
Roque. Wow, he has polished his three-point shot.
Second three-pointer for June Roque. I mean, meron naman talaga siya yan last year, but now he is given more leeway and more playing time to showcase his skill set.
Gozo. Perpetual putting a big guy on Will Nunez. That's a good stop for the Altas.
So 1 arm length away from 3. Si June Roque.
And it's Will Gozo defending June Roque. These are the types of players that will be guarding.
And this was what I was asking Coach Charles. Yung extra big lineup niya, kailan niya pakakawalan. This in the second round pala.
That's right. This is a huge lineup right now for the Blazers. Sako, line drive. And Chet Arzon tracks down the loose ball. Ngayon naman si Pagara ng susubok. Roque picks up the rebound. Razon, natapikan. Razon shoots a 3. Cielo Razon, no, and it's still Perpetual basketball.
Number 1 offensive rebounding squad ang Perpetual. So you gotta put bodies on bodies dito. They would keep on crashing the boards.
And crashing to the floor are Nunez and Mara.
Parehas na bangir.
Perpetual has out-rebounded Benilde 9-6 so far in this contest. Sako. Mahukop calling out the play. Gozo to Oxon. Gozo driving baseline, and Will head to the line for 2. Tough move for the MVP. But he manages to fish for a foul. Oh, he misses on the first free throw. Second free throw is up and in for Gozo. Nunez. Pagara. Back to Nunez. Ferreras. Falling down, flipping it up.
Kita-kita mo yung scouting report dito na St. Benilde. Kargahan yung kanan ni Pagara. That's why ang expectation na rito sa slideshow or magbu-blue. Itong si Michael Mara. Kaya kita mo, nag-switch ng stance bigla si Migs Oxon na huli lang ng bahagya yung slide ni Mara. Very explosive din kasi ito si Ferreras. So strong right, sending him left. Kinuha naman ni Ferreras.
Ferreras has been quiet for Perpetual after a solid start to the season. So just imagine if he gets his game going once again. Ferreras and Razon, the backcourt right now. Para sa Altas.
That's a travel.
Back on the floor. Razon. Gozo with a steal.
That's an advantage foul. Gripping the jersey of Will Gozum. Sorry. Kasi si Will magaling maglaro sa passing lanes. Diba, deny reversal of that pass. Ito na yung kamay, getting tagged on the jersey.
It was actually the shorts. Ang ikli na nga ng shorts ni Will, hinila pa.
Uso yan. Uso yan.
Buti na lang naka-cycling shorts.
And sportsmanlike foul, breaking 4 on number 25, Angelo Gelsano.
Although
An
nowadays,
illegal contact caused by the player
the
from
trend is
behind
becoming baggy again,
or lateral-
especially with the
laterally
jeans.
on an opponent.
I am not updated. I am not updated.
We just stick to what we know.
I've been wearing size 44s for the longest time.
Will's very supportive, long-time girlfriend, Carla Manuel, who is a basketball player herself.
Si Carla, naging player ko pa nung college. I was there, part of the Coach Chris Cantonos, formerly Transpires coaching staff. Yung squad nila na malakas na Tigers. Spent one off-season with them.
Ball will stay with Benilde. Although Jericho Nunez feels so sure that it went off of Will. Tignan natin dito. Bounce pass. Humarang bigla si Gelsano. Mara. Ball will go back the other way to Perpetual. 34.5 seconds remaining here in the first. Ferreras. Gelsano. Yendo Razon. Nunez will not shoot that. This he will. So Nunez staying patient. Benilde was daring him to attempt a three. Waited, rolled to the basket. His teammate found him, and he was able to draw a foul. Jericho Nunez.
Basic yan, Anton. If you're playing that 4 and 5 spot para dito, just screen and roll.
Of course, Perpetual Altas team manager, Boss Anton Tamayo.
Oh, na-send na ba yung invite sa'yo? Kasi tatak-along lang ako sa'yo.
Well, we're always welcome there, even if we don't include them in the Final Four predictions. Will Gozum rolling to the basket.
Good knock by Josh Kahuko.
Ferreras missing on that three, so that will do it for the first quarter of play. Benilde na muna laban sa Perpetual 20-14. Blessed Sunday to everybody who are tuned in right now, watching our live coverage of NCAA Season 99, new heroes of the game. Anton Ross together with Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, and of course, working with us at courtside, Mickey Santos reporting for Perpetual, and Hannah Arguelles reporting for Benilde. And the big story for the first quarter has been the high percentage of the Benilde Blazers as we see volleyball champion Micah Go. Of course, Micah had a different role last season in the Benilde Lady Blazers' title run as she was recovering from her knee injury.
But now playing, looking good, as she should with 12 season tournaments that are happening. Oh, good recovery there by Michael Mara.
Oxon. Babalik ang bola sa Perpetual. Nat Sevilla is also now in for the Altas. Speaking of the Altas, let's get an update on their side with Mickey Santos.
Earlier, Anton and Coach Hammer, you talked about a rookie from the Altas who's slowly introducing himself to the NCAA. Angelo Orgelo Gelsano, who originally came from Bulacan, told me that he wants to be known to be an aggressive defensive player on the court. And when I asked Coach Mike what he thinks about this guy, ang sabi niya, si Jello raw ay hindi malaki at hindi rin malakas. Pero the IQ inside the game ay talagang kakaiba. Dagdag pa na Jello proved to us na kaya niyang makipagsabayan dito sa NCAA. Saktong-sakto nga, dahil ang tingin ni Coach Mike dito sa liga ay dito raw natin malalaman kung paano nga magigising ang mga players, mapabeterano man o baguhan. Para ba sa inyo, Anton and Coach Hammer, ano bang magandang panggising para sa ating mga bayani?
Ano ba, Coach Hammer?
Laro ka lang dyan. Kailangan pag-gising mo, ready ka na. Di ka na kailangan gisingin. Alam mo, Anton, ako, as a coach, pagka kailangan gisingin, dapat di ka naglalaro. Dapat di ka naglalaro dyan. Pagka kailangan, amuin ka pa ng coach mo, kailangan, diinan ka pa. Eh, wala kang kalalagyan yan dito sa NCAA. Kasi mga ganitong kalibre yung babantayan mo. Mix Oxon. Yung Gelsano, binigyan ng pagkakataon, ready. Kasi minsan nang darating yan. Mabilis lang yan. Kaya kailangan ready ka parati.
At nakita po ninyo yung reaction ni Coach Mike sa gigit. That's all you can do.
Nakapulupot na halos yung bantay kay Mix Oxon.
Just the talent level off the charts.
Shot making.
Miguel Oxon putting Benilde up by 8. Natura having a bad shooting day from the free throw line. Just 50% for Cyrus. 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. Now let's go over to the Benilde side of things with Hannah Arguelles.
Yes, thank you so much, Anton. It is nice to get noticed, but dwelling on it won't help us moving forward. That is the statement of one Miggy Corteza, who is once again showing why he is considered a key player of the Blazers. Dagdag pa niya, I want to show that I'll do whatever it takes to help my team win, so I will take that extra step, that extra leap to help my team get the job done. Nang tanungin ko naman si Miggy kung meron siyang mga pregame rituals, ang sentimental na sagot niya ay, I just take time to think how far I've come from where I was years ago. I always remember I would pray for games or days like this. And now that I'm living one of my dreams, I just need to enjoy and savor every moment of it. Yan ang heartfelt statement ni Corteza. Well, let's hope he can once again show up and show out for today's matchup. Right, Anton and Coach Hammer?
Right, and that's a great mindset, knowing that this basketball playing in the NCAA is not forever.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Mara, good patience on that shot. And good run on the break.
Rim run. Basic rim running. And if in the NCAA, you have big guys that can run and finish in transition, ang laking bagay niyan. Lalo na yung mga bruiser type, parang ganito si Mike Mara. Ano yan eh, malapit sa puso kaya kasi yun yung mga role na nilaro ko dati. Pero not as hefty as this guy.
Roque, what a pass. Abis. Barcuma. Wild shot at maubusan ng oras ang Perpetual. Papalitan dito Will Gozon at Mickey Corteza. Boy Marcos nagpabalik sa ating laro. Kahukop on the drive. And Cielo Razon picks up the loose ball. Oh, good interception by Sanko. Bounce pass to Kahukop. Kahukop is blocked. Sanko, too strong on that jump hook.
Dalawang sunod yun, the point blank shots kay Mark Sanko.
Pagaran. Barcuma. Razon will retreat and give the ball to Abis. Roque.
Ayun na naman, offensive rebounding. Tatlong serving. Parang extra rice.
That was a grind-out offensive sequence para sa Perpetual.
Totoo yan.
Oxon attacking the much smaller Barcuma again, and Miguel Oxon unstoppable. He puts Benilde on top by 9. Ito yung talagang tinrabaho.
Puhunan yan, Anton eh. Yan ang puhunan talaga nitong mga player ng Perpetual. Makipagdirian, kumuha ng rebound, bumangga. Because you gotta give it to these guys sa Altas. Two different types of players kasi itong mga to. I mean, these are will guys. Itong mga nasa sa Perpetual squad. Sa kabila naman, a lot of highly skilled players. Talking about Oxon, itong si Gozum, Corteza, Sanko is highly skilled for a big guy. Pero sa kabila, pag hindi ka ready, puputaktihin ka sa ilalim ng mga tumatalon eh.
Orgo is now in the ball game.
Who had a very good game last game, ha? Pero right on cue, nag-turnover.
Nanatili ang bola dito sa Perpetual. Razon. Pagkaran. Naka-play na naman.
Ganda nung execution ng baseline inbound play.
Carlos. Roque. Marcos. What a setup there for the Altas. Marcos missing on the first free throw though. Panibagong pagkakataon para kay Marcos. Seven-point lead for the Blazers. Razon. Jello. Apis on the fader. Roque.
At doon na naman yung defensive rebound.
By McCoy Marcos. Sending that one back. Yun lang, tinawagan siya ng offensive foul. Roque just using his 6'3" frame and wingspan, but on the ensuing loose ball opportunity, tinulak ni Marcos itong si Roque from behind. Cyrus, floater. And 22 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Carlos, who had that 10-point first quarter, is back on the floor. Oxon. A steal by Pagaran. Counter steal para kay Prince. Corteza from the free throw line. Sanko throws it back out to Prince. Corteza. Baseline. So good. Orgo. Nitura. Hand off back to Nitura. Pagaran with a jumper.
Piso-piso.
Pagaran.
Piso-piso. And he has been giving a scoring lift dito para sa Perpetual Altas. Benilde leading by 5, 26-21.
Looking at the pretty faces here in our smile cam, but I am also looking and seeing a very involved Scotty Thompson in this huddle of Coach Mike Sagigit. Scotty Thompson is talking. He's hunched down right now, talking to the current iteration of these Perpetual Altas. The MVP, former MVP of the NCAA, is going at it.
As he should. Imparting wisdom.
He is invested here. At ito yung tira ni Pagaran.
Mahirap yan, Anton. Pagka-invested ka. Hirap yan. You would lose sleep, especially pagka mga talo. Takes one to know one. Tsaka, alam mo yun, you're on the outside looking in. Gusto mo makatulong, pero wala, hindi ka naman makalaro.
Oxon. Carlos. Kozo.
Oh, good post move.
Wow. Making it look easy, the MVP, Will Gozo.
Hindi, picking his spots si Will Gozo. Great seal, face basket, half spin going back to his strong side with his left shoulder on the chest of the defender.
I like this matchup right here, Roque and Gozo. Roque stepping back. Jun Roque!
Third triple of the game para dito kay Jun Roque. And don't look now, 4-point lead na lang to.
Oxon, oh, ankle breaker. Oxon off the glass. But Benilde caught napping. Christian Pacaran. Oxon feeling it, but loses it. Carlos saving it. Corteza finishing it.
Buhat sa ilalim. Good scramble on that. Great recognition by Prince Carlos Corteza. Body control, finishing in traffic.
In and out on that shot para kay Pagkaran. Orgo just not allowing himself to just get posted up by the much bigger Oxon. And speaking of post-ups, Will Gozo taking Roque to school, but Roque responds with this, a step back three. And a steal by the Altas. Cyrus Nitura, foul. There he is, NCAA and Philippine basketball royalty, Scotty Thompson. Very invested, very involved on that Perpetual Altas bench. Ayan na naman siya. Pagkaran. Almost a knockout play. Yun nga lang, sumobra on the reverse. Abis. Nitura posting up Carlos. Drop step, inabangan ni Will. Niluwa. Babalik ang bola sa Benilde. Prince Carlos using his speed. Prince Carlos. 12 points in the game to lead all scores.
Playing the game of his life. Pwede. Para kay Prince Carlos, starting really solidly this game.
His career high is 15 points.
He's at 12.
Yeah, he's at 12. Abis. Sanko. Gozo. Gozo wanted a cutter. There was no cutter. He was looking for
Watch for the switch.
somebody to pass to. Oxon. Wow.
It's just a shot maker.
He's just toying with the Perpetual defense. Orgo with 2 to shoot. Orgo throws it up. And finally got it to fall. It's a 10-point lead for De La Salle College of St. Benilde against the University of Perpetual Health System Delta at the half. 36-26 is our official tally as you're watching our live coverage of NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game.
Eto na nga, kaabang-abang ang may init na bakbakan po ng mga koponan sa NCAA Season 99. Isama mo pa syempre dyan yung mga gagaling nating mga courtside reporters na tagapagatid syempre ng fresh updates.
Oo
And marami pang iba sa laban, ano? Hello!
Balita ko, dalawa sa new lineup, of course, sa reporters ng NCAA Season 99. Ito nga, kasama natin nga ngayon.
Yes, of
Ang
course.
brainy chick reporter ng Los Baños.
Ba?
Sino nagpangalan sa'yo nun?
Naku, hindi po ako.
Si Christine San Agustin.
Ayan.
At ang beauty queen reporter ng Valenzuela, Arlab De Jesus.
po.
Ayan,
Welcome.
magandang umaga.
Thank you
Welcome
po.
sa balita
Good
ko.
morning.
Ayan, unang-una sa lahat, ano yung feeling na part kayo ng NCAA Season 99? Si Christine muna.
Miss Connie, alam niyo po, ito kasi talaga yung pinakamalaking season ng
Mm-hmm.
NCAA sa buong NCAA history. And so, to be a part of it, it's something that is still surreal for me, kahit na pangalawang season ko na po. Kasi, whenever I do think about it, sobrang heartwarming lang po ng feeling. Kasi ibig sabihin, may tiwala sa akin yung NCAA.
Yes, of
So, I'm
course.
really, really grateful to be here and so excited as well.
Yan.
Of course, si Christine, pangalawang season mo na.
Yes.
Ngayon, ikaw,
Carla.
first season mo ngayon.
season ko po,
Ayan.
season 99.
So, anong feeling?
Sobrang saya po kasi nung audition po namin, ang daming nag-audition. So parang ako, wow, isa ako sa mga nakuha, sa mga inakse para maging part ng NCAA Season 99.
And
Ang
we're
galing.
very, very happy for you as well.
Oo.
Thank
Pero ang
you
dami daw mga competitive teams eh. di ba?
Oo.
Ano bang ma-expect dyan?
Sobrang surprising po kasi kahit kami, nagugulat po kami sa nangyayari. Second week pa lang po ng games this week. Pero everything is turning upside down. Yung mga teams na hindi namin in-expect na magsi-step up ngayon, sila po yung
Nag-level up.
nasa ibabaw
Yes.
ng ladder.
Wow.
Sila pa po yung
Yes.
walang talo
Yes.
ngayong season.
So, may mga surprises para sa mga nag-aabang sa NCAA.
Marami po, marami.
Wow.
Nice, nice.
Oo, dito, di ba si Christine, sabi mo nga, returnee.
Oo. Yung mga excitement last year, wala sa mangyayari this year. Ganun ba yun?
Siguro mga 1/4 lang yung excitement from that season ngayon.
Okay.
Todo na to.
Yes.
So may talagang i-level up pa.
Sobrang level up po in so many ways.
Ang ganda kasi na-experience last year. So this year siguro talaga naghanda naman. Naghanda yung
Yes
mga
po.
teams.
Opening pa lang po, we had the biggest...
Once again, we are coming to you live from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center here in San Juan City as we are at the half of this second round clash between the University of Perpetual Health System Delta and the Benilde Blazers. Sa mga nakaraang araw, tayo po ay nagbigay ng parangal sa ating new heroes of Philippine basketball who recently took home the gold in the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China, ending the country's 61-year wait for a championship. Kaya naman this afternoon, we shall be honoring another member of that Gilas Pilipinas champion team who is also a member of our NCAA family. At kasama natin for this special ceremony, of course, are the VIPs of the NCAA. Of course, Mr. Manuel Raymond Castellano of De La Salle College of St. Benilde is with us here today. The chairman of NCAA Season 99, Management Committee Representative of Jose Rizal University, Mr. Efren Jose Paul Supan. The Vice Chairman of NCAA Season 99, from LPU, Mr. Hercules Calianta. At mula naman sa University of Perpetual Health System, Delta, Mr. Frank Gusi Jr. Gotta love the spirit from the Perpetual community. Always here, always in full force para suportahan ang Perpetual at ang kanilang mga student athletes. Now, of course, we'd like to call on Sir Paul and Mr. Hercules Calianta to give out the plaque of recognition. And of course, our special guest will be presented with a plaque of recognition for his outstanding achievement in sports as a member of the Philippine men's basketball team that won the gold medal in the 2023 Asian Games in Hangzhou, the People's Republic of China, bringing honor to the NCAA, GMA community, and of course, the Philippines, given on this 29th day of October 2023 at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Of course, the plaque of appreciation is signed by Oliver Victor B. Amoroso, Senior Vice President and Head of GMA Integrated News, Regional TV, and Synergy, Efren Jose, Paul Supan, NCAA Season 99, Management Committee Chairman, Dr. Vincent K. Fabella, NCAA Season 99, Policy Board President, and Attorney Felipe L. Gozon, Chairman and CEO of GMA Network Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, and Perpetual community here in the NCAA, we would like to present a plaque of appreciation to Asian Games men's basketball champion. Born and bred in the NCAA with the Perpetual Altas, former NCAA MVP, Scotty Thompson. Lapitan natin ngayon because he is back here in the NCAA. Muli natin palakpakan, Scotty Thompson.
Thank you, thank you.
Scotty, it's good to see you again. Welcome back to the NCAA. Nakita ko yung involvement mo kanina. Grabe, nasa huddle ka ni Coach Mike. Binibigyan mo ng encouragement yung mga players. Ano masasabi mo? Ano ang feeling na ikaw ay nagbabalik dito sa NCAA, giving back to the league at syempre sa Perpetual?
Unang-una, gusto ko magpasalamat kay God sa lahat ng opportunity na binibigay sa akin. And of course, sa buong NCAA community and sa pinaka-mahal kong Perpetual Altas Basketball. Maraming salamat sa suporta nyo. Truly blessed na dahil sa NCAA na kung saan man ako ngayon, simula NCAA. Kung walang NCAA, wala ako dito sa sitwasyon ko ngayon. So, gusto ko magpasalamat sa lahat, especially sa mga boss natin sa binigay na appreciation para sa aming Gilas Pilipinas. So, sobrang malaking bagay para sa amin.
Scotty, nung naglalaro kayo sa China, against China, down tayo by 20. Lumaban kayo, bumalik sa laro at nakuha ang gold medal. Perpetual ngayon, nagsa-struggle. So ano masasabi mo sa kanila na wag mag-give up tulad ng ginawa nyo sa Asian Games?
Yeah, kaya din nandyan ako sa team para to motivate them and to help them sa mga struggles nila. No? And of course, gaya nga, sana maging parang China yung game namin. Sana makahabol kami against Benilde ngayon. Pero very tough game. Alam namin, coming to this game, alam namin very tough team yung Benilde. So hopefully na makuha namin yung comeback ngayong laro.
Scotty, naging MVP ka dito sa NCAA. Gaano mo na-miss being a part of the Perpetual community at syempre ang iyong NCAA family?
Super bro, super iba yung atmosphere dito sa NCAA. Yung tunog ng mga bands, yung mga Perpetual Altas namin cheer, talagang grabe yung suporta. So, nagpapasalamat ako sobra.
Scotty, mabuhay ka. Welcome back. Scotty Thompson, former NCAA MVP, and of course, Gilas Pilipinas Asian Games gold medalist. Always welcome here in the NCAA. Everybody, one more time, Scotty Thompson. Mga kapuso, thank you so much for watching our coverage, and we will be back for the second half of this matchup between Benilde and Perpetual dito sa ating coverage ng NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. At the half, our score is 36 for the Benilde Blazers, 26 naman para sa Perpetual Altas, who are hoping to be inspired by the presence of NCAA legend and, of course, Philippine basketball royalty, Scotty Thompson, on the bench right now as an assistant coach. But the Benilde Blazers are looking solid and Miguel Oxon went to work.
Yep, especially in the second quarter. Ang problema dito ng Altas is their field goal shooting. Only making 9 field goals in the first half.
Glad to have you with us. Anton Ross alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. And of course, at courtside, we've got Mickey Santos and Hannah Arguelles reporting for Perpetual and Benilde, respectively. Turco getting an early basket here.
And how about Coach Charles getting a coffee break on the sideline?
Hey, I want a coffee too. Well, I have never seen a frappuccino on the hands of a coach while the game is ongoing.
I need a double shot of espresso.
No, you need your strawberries and cream.
Oh, you know me. You know me, man. It's only for the nighttime with strawberries and cream.
Man, a big guy like you, I would never expect that your drink of choice is strawberries and cream.
That's my choice. My favorite, man.
Respect.
Exactly.
With the extra strawberry.
Exactly.
And
no cream, man. No cream. No cream on top. No whipped cream.
And the extra effort underneath the basket by Turco. Benilde with a 12-point advantage. Barcuma still defending Oxon. And not much you can do when he is in the zone. Miguel Oxon. My goodness. 14-point lead now for Benilde. And Corteza with a rejection. Look at this move right here. Inspired by the late, great Kobe Bryant. Miguel Oxon.
Definitely he's been putting in work. At the end of the day, you can only be confident in your shots. No matter how hard you watch film, if you don't do the work, it won't pan out. Floppy play action dito.
And that's what his peers and teammates say about Miguel Oxon.
Yeah, he's a worker.
He's such a hard worker.
He's a
That's what
worker.
everybody says.
He's a worker.
And Miguel is that type of guy. You know, he's not that outgoing. He's quiet. He works in the shadows, and that's why his talent shows in the light.
Just keep on working. Ganun lang naman yan eh. Diba? As the great philosopher Sean Carter said, when the grass gets cut, the snakes will show. Simple as that.
Did he really?
Yeah, nasa kanta niyo yun.
He coined that.
Yeah.
That saying.
Blueprint 3.
I need to brush up on those quotes. Abis, binigay dito sa labas. Moral, he started this game. Corteza with another block. Mickey Corteza all over the place, and he's running the floor. Carlos says, wait. Carlos steps on the brakes. Carlos looking for a friend. Oxon wants it. Bigger defender on him this time. Sinutura na nakatao sa kanya. They go inside the Turco, inside to Corteza. Merry-go-round. Draws a foul, and he will head to the line for two.
good pivot towards the defender, throwing his weight around and shielding that shot with his length and shoulders. Haba. Nothing can wait hit.
Ito yung block kanina ni Miggy Corteza. Nothing flashy about the game of Miggy Corteza. He's just a hard worker.
Solid. He's solid.
He's like one of those toys that you wind up and then he just goes.
Just goes. Karamihan ng puntos nga niya laging off a screen and roll action, off a pass on the short corner, and a lot of those coming in transition. Yung transition basket, rim running, laking bagay niyan. Scramble na naman.
Carlos free for three. He knew it was off as soon as it left his hand. Abyss with a sidestep. No. Man, something's off about Perpetual today. Let's try to find out. Maybe Mickey Santos can tell us something.
For the Perpetual Altas, their dugout started with the statement, for this third quarter, let's start strong with motion. And to keep the motion flowing for this team, Scotty Thompson reminded the players to let loose and to enjoy the game. Dahil bago pa man daw magsimula ang season, kasama na raw siya sa mga trainings at nakikita raw niya ang potensyal na hawak-hawak ng mga Altas. At isa pa sa mga napansin ng mga assistant coaches ay ang dinadamdam na emosyon ng koponan sa tuwing nakakapuntos ang kalaban. Ang paalala nila is to pay them back with fast breaks and good baskets. Takbuhin ng opensa at diinan ng depensa. Yan lamang para sa panig ng Perpetual Altas. Balik sa inyo, Anthony Coach Ham.
That's the Perpetual game. Get those rebounds, get the stops, and then get out on the break and run. Nitura draws a foul. And I think down the road, Nitura might be one of the best in the league at drawing fouls using his physicality and moves on the low block.
Kasi prospect talaga in the pro game pag si Nitura. He has very good ball handling, left-handed, mahaba yung appendages niya, lengthy player, can play defense, can play physical, and the shot maker. So it just needs to come all together for him.
3 more years of eligibility for Cyrus Nitura, along with June Roque. So a lot of promise. Only 2 graduating players on the Perpetual side, Cuevas and Jello Razon. Corteza.
Ulit.
That time, naabangan na. Abyss with a block. Pagaran rises up. Just could not finish on that alley-oop play. Roque. Too strong. Pero mananatili ang bola sa Perpetual. Minutes and 26 remaining in the third. Abyss. Nitura wants a clear out. Spinning baseline there. Bully ball. Umapak sa baseline si Roque.
Milaw yung baseline. Doon sa baseline cut ni June Roque.
But you can see Nitura is confident about his strength and power.
Tsaka may size advantage. He's 6'3".
Oxon. Now it's Roque defending him. Oxon. Popping out. Short on that shot. Let's go back to the Perpetual side now. Hannah Arguelles has this update. The Benilde side, rather. Sorry, Hannah, go ahead.
Yes, thank you so much, Anton. As soon as Coach Charles Chu entered the dugout, he immediately complimented the performance of his Blazers. Ang sabi niya, I have to praise you all. Your defense is excellent, and I will continue this report sa pagbabalik ng NCAA Season 99. Welcome back. You are still watching NCAA Season 99 with today's matchup, the Perpetual Altas versus the Benilde Blazers, with the score being 29-41. Lamang ang ating Blazers. And as I was saying a while ago, I have to praise you. All your defense is excellent. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Charles Chu. But of course, pagkatapos ng good words, hindi mawawala ang ating reminders. Paalala ni Coach Charles sa kanyang kupunan, you all need to take your time and relax to make good reads and to not be selfish since they have not done a good job sharing the ball. Overall, it seems Coach Charles is pleased with the performance of his Blazers and all he hopes is that they keep this up and more. Thoughts on this, Anton and Coach Hammer?
Agree with everything that you just shared. Benilde, looking like that team that we were all expecting to see bago nagsimula ang ating torneo. Oxon against Abis. Oxon, not that time. And Ventura will bring the ball down for the Altas. They've got to move. Abis. Foul on Turco. In your eyes, Coach Hammer, saan nagkukulang ang Altas ngayon?
Shot making. Opportunities are there. They need to make better of those possessions that they get. Ang dami nilang mga runouts, dami nilang mga drop passes sa ilalim that they fail to convert. So very important yan that you get that ball in scoring spots and sure ball. Kailangan sure ball ka dyan.
And one of their best shot makers, man, I might be wrong. I mean, I was so confident in the beginning saying that Jel Lorazon won't go 0 for 5 again. He still hasn't scored. He's 0 for 2 at this point. Guazo making it look so easy.
Dalawa yung napigian. Just finishing in traffic. Soft touch by Will Gozum around the rim. So sideline triangle, tingnan mo itong action na ito, Anton. Baka bigyan nila ng ISO. Yun nga. Bigyan nila ng ISO. And let Nitura cook.
Short on that shot. Bakaran steps back for a 3. No, and Sako comes up with the board. Carlos. Wow! Prince Carlos with a spectacular move.
Going with that Euro and finishing with the left hand.
It's finishing with the left hand that impresses me the most. Coming off of that Pinoy step. Prince Carlos, 14 points in the game. Just one shy of his career high. Here comes Guazo, blocked by Pagaran. Sako. Carlos, a new career high for Prince Carlos.
Big shot by Prince on that low wing area off that inbound. Biggest lead of the ball game at 18.
And a 17-point lead for Prince Carlos. Roque. Good shooting game for Jun Roque, but the problem for Perpetual is that he's the only player in double figures.
They need more.
Prince Carlos. Look at the way he slid. And then popped out for the 3. Prince Carlos. What a game. Roque with the response though. But Perpetual down big.
We gotta get a report on Robbie Naive. Hindi mo siya pinapasok the whole game, ha? Haven't been inserted the whole game.
That's right.
Oh, so Coach Charles is opting to use Oxon, Hukom, and Carlos Tapos itong si Marasigan as the backup wing guy.
Hannah did tell us and reported that a lot of the players from Benilde are banged up right now. So it could be a precautionary measure.
Yeah, that's the setter of Perpetual Lady Altas watching the game.
Si Ming Ming?
Oo.
Min, sorry.
Min
Si
Sapin.
Ming Ming yung si Puzon.
Oo. May parehas eh.
Excited tuloy ako sa second half ng NCAA na volleyball and juniors basketball.
Oo. Marami pa yata may beach volleyball pa.
Happening at the same time. Nagulat din tayo dun.
Mga shots na ganyan, yung mga kailangan, yung mga bigable shots. We need to take care of business talking about Perpetual. Good seal.
Oh, Gozo. When we come back, Will Gozo will shoot 2 free throws. Benilde leads Perpetual 48-35. It's a Sunday, and the girls are out enjoying. Carla Manuel again. may kanya, oh, you love the smile. Normally, intense yan si Carla eh, lalo na pag si Will seryoso sa court eh. So it's nice to see her break out that smile. So, how is Carla in the weight room?
Strong. Strong. I mean, for the most part, yung team nila, very competitive. We were able to cover some of their games.
Yes.
And one of the teams that I really enjoyed.
Stamp of approval from our resident
Dogs.
strength and conditioning
Dogs.
coach Hammer more than
And if you see, yung mga women's teams when it comes to basketball, some of them are more competitive than their male counterparts pagdating sa weight room numbers.
Oh, Sako nearly snatching that ball away from Gelsano. Perpetual's got to make something happen. You know, Perpetual, though, they were also trailing for majority of that game against the
True.
Razon. Finally, Gillo Razon breaks the ice. The dry spell is over for Gillo Razon, and here comes Roque. Roque. Prince Carlos doing the business move right there.
Oh.
Two graduating players, nagpantayan, Razon and Gozo.
That's the right way of giving up a foul. Just swipe for the ball. Clean swipe. If it's a foul, it's a foul. Oh, but they would be reviewing this.
I do think Prince was going for the ball though.
Aha. Tsaka nahawakan niya yung ball eh, sa baba.
Yeah. But then when he was going for the ball, he kind of knew already na malaki yung chance na tatawagan siya ng foul. Because that's Jun Roque, one of the deadliest fast break attackers. So that's the right call.
Oh, cross chop lang sa kamay.
Just a foul, just a regular foul.
Hacking foul on number 5, Prince Carlos. Two free throws for Mike Roque.
Jun Roque. My apologies. Earlier I said he's from Masantol, Pampanga. He's actually from Lubao, Pampanga, sa Barangay Santo Tomas. Been playing basketball since he was 12 years old. Was influenced by his kuya John Paul. And of course, inspirations niya yung kanyang mami, si Mami Orlis and Papa Arthur. That's for them. That's for the parents. Jun Roque with a lucky free throw. Uli. Kahukom. Good finish.
Strong drive by Joshua Kahukom, attacking baseline of a broken play, finishing it upstairs.
Roque. Crossover. Roque to the rookie. Well, that was the moment for Angelo.
Oh, pero that's a good shot. It was open on the elbow. That's his spot.
And he was a huge spark and revelation for Perpetual against Netran in the second half. Coach Mike couldn't take him out of the game. Oxon! Face to face! Right between the eyes. Draining it over Jun Roque. Ferreira's wild shot. And Parasigan comes up with the board. Oxon. Fade away, one-legged. Razon picks up the loose ball. Razon to Ferreras. Ferreras floater off the glass. No. And Parasigan comes up with the loose ball. Oxon.
So up and down we go.
That was Kahukom. Ito naman yung tinira ni Miguel Oxon.
Layo nito ha. Pero di na tayo nagugulat eh.
Yeah. All he needs is a little space, sets his feet, lines up the shot. And here he is again, Oxon. Wow! Oh!
Baliktad yung Pectus. They will go zoom.
Roque. Hand off to Razon. Razon in rhythm. Another one for Jello Razon. And even the ladies are saying he's got ice in his veins.
But they need a whole cooler of that to make way dito sa third quarter. Final possession. Looks like it para sa Benilde.
Just love it when you see the fans get into it. Kahukom against the rookie. Kahukom! How about that? Josh Kahukom making some solid contributions for Benilde. And the Blazers lead Perpetual 55-43 as we head to the fourth. The Benilde Blazers, after starting the season 1-3, have won 5 of their last 6 games. Looking like the Benilde that we all expected to see. And they're looking good coming into the fourth against Perpetual.
Yep, getting their bearings. Talking about the Benilde Blazers. Just in the nick of time.
I think the first round was kind of like a... Well, of course, they did win the championship. They fell short of their goal. But just making it to the finals after 20 years is a cause for celebration. So there was sort of a hangover from that experience.
Might be, but wala naman nagcha-champion sa first round eh. Maraming na-knock-out sa first round. Pero walang nagcha-champion sa first round. Pwede lang Iron Mike Tyson ka eh.
At yung mga matitibay, tumatayo after getting knocked down.
Yes. Yan talaga yan eh.
Oh! Razon bringing some ankles there.
Hindi
There
mo
you see,
matake.
ang lakas eh. That upper body strength really living in the weight room during the off-season. Cyrus Nitura. And you see the results. And speaking of the Perpetual side, balikan muna natin si Mickey Santos.
Pag di tayo naniwala sa ating mga sarili, ano lang mangyayari niyan? Yan ang pabunga ni Coach Mike Sagigit kanina during their huddle. And he also encouraged the bench to pour in more energy for the guys who are playing on the court. At kanina nga nakapanayam ko si Arthur June Roque from the Perpetual Altas, and one thing he told me that I think is something relatable right now is his statement about him being appointed by Coach Mike Sagigit's main guy. At bilang isang araw role model sa kanilang team, sinabi niya sa akin na sa kanya daw nag-uumpisa ang opensa at depensa ng koponan. Ang tanong, ngayon na naumpisahan ni Roque ang opensa ng team, makasabay ba ang iba pang mga malalaro ng Atlas? Balik sa inyo, Anton and Coach Hank.
Medyo mahihirapan sila sa ngayon sapagkat etong Benilde,
Nakakinta.
daming
Dire-diretso.
daming bala.
Uh-huh.
A lot of weapons in the arsenal.
Hindi naman natin malalim tong team na to eh.
"13 points in the game for Miguel Oxon, 50% from the field. But this is his first trip to the free throw line, and it's gonna be 3 free throws. Panoorin natin dito. Yeah, clearly a foul there. Coach Mike Sagigit leaning over like Jimmy Butler in the finals against LA. Just exhausted, trying all of the plays, making all of the adjustments, but still behind. Looking for a spark. Kaya pinalik ulit si Angelo Gelsano. Some point forward action for June Roque.
Pinch transaction to the stagger speed.
Roque over Oxon. Rebound for the rookie, Gelsano. Razon, nothing but net.
Third one para dito kay Cielo Razon. They need to pick it up defensively.
21 seconds on the shot clock.
Hindi sila pwede magbalitan ng puntos.
Kahuko. Oxon. Oxon. Tuazo. Razon. Cross court to Nitura. Nitura thought about the three.
All alone.
Roque. All day.
Art Roque, 3!
And here we go. Perpetual making another fourth quarter run. 58-51. Oxon. Sacco from the right wing. Pamatay
Sacco,
sunog.
3!
Austin Crusher. That's his rule eh. Get a rebound, focus scramble. And yung pagkakataon na magkaroon ka ng malaki na kaya dumipensa ng perimeter, pero problema, Nitura, trinabaho ng defensive rebound.
Let's get an update on the Benilde side with Hannah Arguelles.
Thank you so much, Anton. You know, if there's one thing I can say about Coach Charles Drew, I would describe him almost as a perfectionist because despite the Blazers being ahead in the scoreboard, there is a visible frustration to him. Ang sabi niya sa kanyang kupunan sa huddle, ang ganda ng depensa natin, ang ganda ng nilalaro natin, pero wag na natin sila bigyan ng chance. for this fourth quarter. It's all a matter of defense and consistency for the Blazers to get another win in this crucial second round. Yan muna mula sa panig ng Blazers, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Wala na. They cannot take any chances. If the first round, they were still dealing with that hangover of making it to the finals, they were experimenting, adjusting from all the philosophies that all of their coaches have. Dito sa second round, di na pwede magpabaya. They can't take any chances.
Salang masabi ko dyan, do not play with your food. Simple as that. Pag end ka, di na agad. Di mo na kailangan lalaroin yan. And you gotta take care of business. Simple as that.
Oh, this was a big shot right here. Perpetual was making a run. They cut the lead down to 7, and then Mark Sacco with the gutsy 3. Indura working hard on that putback. Razon, binigay dito kay Nitura. Nitura! Missing on the second opportunity. Look at these boys crash the boards. Pagaran.
All alone.
And there you go. Big shot by Christian Pagaran. Perpetual is trying to ignite a run.
Calling this elbow play.
Oh, the rookie.
Oh, good dive.
Wow.
That I gotta applaud.
Angelo Gelsano. Pagaran able to refocus, reset, and drain the triple. And then Gelsano forcing a jump ball. Possession arrow still points in favor of Benilde, but you've gotta love the effort. And now Gozo wants to post up against the rookie. MVP fades, flexing on the young man, Will Gozo. Nitura, bully ball. Good defense though by Carlos. Kahukop, fade away. Kahukop with a difficult shot. Carla Manuel is loving this run by Benilde right now.
Okay dito off the bench, Joshua Kahukop may 6 points if I'm not mistaken. It's stable siya to soak up minutes from the absence of Robin Ivey.
Razon missing on a 3. Prince Carlos. Oh. I saw the ref Sumenyas ng technical. And he was looking at the Perpetual bench when he called that technical foul.
Perpetual Altas for second infraction of improper bench decorum.
Yun, second infraction of improper bench decorum. So that's a technical foul on the Altas coaching staff.
Shooting the technical free throw is Will Gozo.
That's not going to help their cause. Gozum sinking the technical free throw, Benilde up by 12.
Coming in for the Altas. 17 seconds to on the shot clock.
No? Second half.
Mega had those 2 nice rolls to the basket, but when he picked up that silly foul, hindi na siya binalik. Yung tinulak niya si Corteza on the fast break from the back. Gozo. Corteza. Just a workhorse.
So the big guys are here to eat. Sacco, Corteza, Gozu. They're veteran front line. Interchangeable, no? Yung tatlo.
A scary, scary front line for Benilde. Will Gozo, talk to me, nice.
And Josh Kahukop on transition. Being the most finishing in traffic.
Blazers trying to put this game away. Rocket not giving up though, not letting go. Carlos spins. It's Carlos busting out the moves. And he will head to the line for two. The Benilde Prince, Carlos. Career high 17 points today. Short on the first free throw though.
This Benilde squad will only go as far as where Robbie Naive and Prince Carlos will bring it. Kasi consistent din eh. Yung Gozo, Locson. Pero yung pressure situations, ito maganda, nagkakaroon ng reps dito si Kahupong. Dahil last season, that was one of their strong suits eh. Having Pastoran and Colliar leading that squad.
Piso-piso para kay Abis.
Dahil na maraming ganyan pa. Sana marami silang baong barya.
Gozo. Wild shot by Will. Oxon getting ready to check back in. Sako looking for a friend.
Oh. Nakahawak talaga. Bago pa i-set up yung screen, nakahawak sa tagiliran ni Mix Oxon. On our vantage point kita eh. Yung left hand dito ni Nitura. Eh no, nakakapit eh. On the waist. Bago pa kumalas, matatawagan talaga. Kasi yung referee dito had a clear path to that handshake. Good screen.
Oxon launches from the corner. Sako, loose ball picked up by Razon. Perpetual's got to stay focused. Nitura. Patigas na yung humarang. Pader. And that stopped the momentum of Perpetual. Great adjustment. Gozo na ang bumantay kay Nitura because Nitura has been getting to the rack at will.
Oo, kasi kinukwatro na nila interchangeable din tong Benilde eh. Tsaka itong Perpetual.
Uy, hulog ng langit.
Tough rebound by Sanko. That's one of his strong suits. Last season, one of the league leaders when it comes to offensive rebounding. Si Mark Sanko.
Oxon, it's that time. You know, in the fourth quarter, he's going to be pulling up on those fadeaways, stepping on the brakes, turning, and going Kobe on the D.
Tough shot yun eh. Yung pihit palayo and the confidence to take that shot.
And he has that confidence because of the hours and hours of repetitions.
Saka ultra green light. Ang dali tumira niyan eh. Pag ine-ensayo mo, tapos mababayaan ka ng coach mo. Ultra green light. And he is being rewarded with that confidence of Coach Charles Chu. Kasi nakita rin ni Coach Charles that he has been putting in the work. Sana lahat ng coaches ganun. Na when you see your players really putting in the work, you give them a chance.
17 in the game for Miguel Oxon as we take a look at Coach Charles Chu. Benilde looking for their 6th win in the last 7 games after starting the season 1-3. Razon from the free throw line gets it to trickle in.
Pero hindi sila pwede makipagpalitan lang ng baskets dito, Anton. Yan ang nagiging theme natin in the fourth quarter. Just palitan lang. Gotta get stopped. Speaking of the Perpetual Altas, good jumper by Jello Razon. Double digits now for Jello.
So he has bounced back from that 1-point outing in the first round against Benilde, but Blazers up big. Carlos. Good box out by Razon, and that's going to be a foul on Sacco. Malinaw yun. Tinamaan sa ulo si Jello. Razon. Roque lines up another three. No. Carlos patiently waiting for the opportunity. Corteza missing on that baseline jump hook. Take a break. Benilde is on top by 10 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the fourth. The road to the Final Four is a treacherous one. And you see that there is no sure victory up ahead for any team waiting in the wings na makakalaban ni na Coach Mike Sagigit at ng Perpetual Altas. They started off the second round well against Netran, but it's been a different story here for Benilde. As Benilde has locked in to complete their quest for a championship. Both teams are in the penalty now with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Razon. Razon, basket is good for Jello Razon.
Basket counts for Jello Razon. Having fouled number 5, Chris Carlos. His third personal.
What a game for the captain of Perpetual, Jello Razon. 13 points today, 5 of 11 from the field to go along with 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Meron pang isang block, meron pang isang steal. 3 out of 7 from beyond the arc. Jello Razon has his fingerprints all over this game.
Winning time. 7-point lead. Just get one stop. Back in business.
But Benilde has closers. Just a matter of who you want to go to. Pick your poison. Guozum hands it off to Oxon. Oxon and Guozum looking like Dame Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo right now, the way they're trusting each other. Razon missing Roque. Oh, great anticipation by Prince Carlos.
Coming up with the RBP, really big play. Itong si Prince Carlos.
Coach Mike Sagigit is clarifying something here with one of our officials. Perpetual has to score in this possession, partner.
True.
Because if they can't score and Benilde goes back down the floor and gets a basket, this could all be over.
Yep.
On the floor for the Altas, Roque, Nitura, Abis, Pagaran, and Razon.
Warning on the Altas
A
head
very
coach,
potent
Mike
five,
Sagigit for unsportsmanlike behavior.
especially on the offensive side. Abis, Razon, pulls up, Razon, no, Abis with the offensive rebound. Pagaran blocked by Gozum. And look at how Perpetual crashes the boards. Roque! Big time basket!
Kasado at sigurado. Sama mo na yung pagiging asintado dun sa tirang yun. Top shot and a stop here by the Perpetual Altas. Di pa tayo tapos dito, Anton. Mahaba pa to. A minute and 25 in the fourth.
It is a Perpetual uprising with a minute and 25 to go. Wow. And look at the bench. Saan pupunta ang Perpetual? Bola na kay Abis. Roque. Too strong. Carlos with a board. Gozum fakes, fires. No, Gozum grabs his own miss. Surrounded and wisely takes the ball back out. And it is in the hands of their closer, Miguel Oxon, for three. Sanko!
Another offensive rebound.
Roque nakatao ngayon kay Miguel. 6 on the shot clock. Oxon from way out. Grazes the ring. Perpetual's got a chance. Pagaran faking the three. Abis binigay dito kay Cyrus. Cyrus almost loses control of the basketball. Jello just in time, but he misses on the layup. Bothered by the presence of the reigning MVP. And Cyrus Nitura gives up the foul.
Going for that high-class layup, Chelo Razon.
He saw Will Gozum coming. Adjusted the shot a little bit. And Gozum bothering Razon just enough to force him to miss. And that hurts. Prince Carlos extending the Blazers lead to 5. What a game for Prince Carlos. Career high 18 points. Make that 19. And he leads all Benildians today in points.
Golden opportunities para dito sa Altas. They were not able to capitalize on it.
At eto naman ang mga makakalaban ng Benilde Blazers dito sa second round. We interviewed Coach Charles in their last game when they won at the end of the first round. And you did mention how they're gonna sweep the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal of this Benilde Blazers. They want to stomp their class, and they just want to prove everybody that, yeah, we're here.
So this right here is kind of like a checklist for Coach Charles and his players.
Oh, well, he doesn't care, Anton. The only thing that Coach Charles cares about is they do the things that they have to do. They improve on every game, as what the earlier report of Hannah said. Small things, the details, winning possession by possession.
That Sanko rebound was huge.
I mean, those are the little things. Hindi mo makikita gaano. Isang marka lang yan sa offensive rebounds, but the effect that it has on the whole theme of the game is so important. And he's not yet done with his Frappuccino.
Second half Frappuccino looking all nice and cool. Coach Charles Tiu, sana all. At napatawad na lang po si Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Mukhang mapapadrive through ka mamaya.
Roque, top of the key. Oh! Fouled by Corteza. And that's the adjustment that defenses will make against Jun Roque because he's taking those threes more frequently now.
Not yet done here. I mean, even if you fouled, you need to make those 3 free throws. Talking about Jun Roque.
Jun Roque hasn't missed today from the free throw line. 7 out of 7 after that latest free throw. And it's hard to block Jun Roque because he's got the hops, he's got the athleticism, and he's 6'3".
Tsaka yung shot mechanics na, nakaset yung paa talaga eh. Kaya catch and shoot type of player siya. Siguro magdadagdag pa to ng off the dribble jumpers na sa 3. But for the most part, catch and shoot siya eh. Yun yung mechanics ng tira niya. Taking care of business here. Making 3 free throws si Jun Roque.
27 points for Jun Roque. What a game, but he would love to get the win. 74-71 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. Roque, his 27 is a career high. There we see Robbie Naive did not see action at all today.
But he suited up.
Precautionary measures as a lot of these players from the Benilde side are backed up.
Saka uso. Blue bug all over.
Yep. Pati tayo mga commentator, natamaan din yan.
Aha. Tama naman ang katapat niyan eh. Sprints sa vitamin C lang katapat niyan. Syempre, paborito nating supplement. Bicep curls.
So it's Benilde basketball. Whatever you do, if you're the Blazers, just don't turn the ball over. Coming off a timeout and don't get a 5-second violation. We've seen it happen.
Earlier, nakita natin yun. With the San Sebastian game, there was a crucial 5-second violation call.
Oxon holding on to it.
Hindi nila kailangan pumahol dito kasi yung shot clock eh. And they were not aware na meron pang 4-second differential yan between shot clock and game clock. Na dahil nag-timeout si Coach Charles, babalik at babalik yung bola sa Altas. 3.4 seconds.
From the looks of that play though, sinadya ni Jello na i-foul si Will. Maybe they'll play the foul game knowing that Will is not the best free throw shooter.
Might be.
But he makes the first. Will Gozum shooting 67.7% from the free throw line this season.
Double-double for Will Gozum, 14 points, 10 boards, 2 assists.
5-point lead. Razon to Roque. Inside to Abyss. Perpetual running out of time. And it looks like it's not going to be enough. Pero tumawag pa ng foul dito. And now it's Mark Sanko going to head to the free throw line for the Blazers. Sanko, a 64.3% free throw shooter. Pero ngayong araw, hindi pa tumitira ng free throws itong si Mark Sanko.
And how about this rebounding? Crucial rebounds in the fourth quarter. Nothing bigger than the one that he got on the offensive side.
That hurt. That was like a
backbreaker.
Body punch that knocked the wind out of you. That was like a Javonte Tank Davis body punch on Ryan Garcia. Couldn't get up.
Oo. Umayaw eh. Ayaw si Pretty Boy eh.
Hey, Jun Roque though, you gotta give a shout out to him.
Very high, 27?
27 and third highest single game output this season. The highest was yung 31 ni AJ Miranda and then yung 29 ni Miguel Ocson. And I'm so happy for Will Gozum, double-double, because he's one of the few, shout out to JP Maguliano, walking double-doubles here in the NCAA. Although, in terms of the numbers, si JP lang ngayong season ang nag-iisang player na nag-average ng double-double. You gotta respect the hard work that he put in to lose weight and get in the best shape of his life. And that will do it. It was a great effort in the fourth for Perpetual, but just too little too late.
Yep. Kinapos, banderang kapos. Para dito sa Altas, almost there. But again,
by your
not.
CSB Blazers.
So, the Benilde Blazers notch another win. 77-73, they improve to 7-4, tying San Beda. Ang laki pala nung bigat pala ng pagkatalo ng San Beda. Kanina tabla na sila ng Benilde.
Sakto.
At the fourth spot.
Bulbul sila dyan and they are here.
All right, before we get to our interviews, let's listen to the alma mater hymns of both schools.
Shield of green and white, we'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail,
(77-73), the Benilde Blazers prevail over the Perpetual Altas, and they are now in the Final Four picture. Ngayon lang po nakapasok. Kind of not that legit yet, because they're tied for 4th with San Beda.
And
this is,
JRU.
yeah, and this is kind of surprising because like, it took them so long. So, we've been waiting. We talked about the hype. We heard all the news, the headlines. But Benilde is slowly turning into the team that we all expected them to be.
Yep. And right in time. Right in the process of building up towards the championship campaign. So we'll see if they can sustain it. But they're looking good.
All right. So we're trying to get connected right now with, of course, a player who played so well today.
Career game.
We've been watching his career develop all throughout his stay here in the NCAA. Of course, we're talking about Benilde's starting point guard, the graduating Prince Carlos. Prince, I don't know if you hear me right now.
Mukhang naririnig na tayo ni Prince. And he's giving a thumbs up downstairs. Really played his heart out in this ball game, given an opportunity to have extended minutes and best performance of his NCAA career.
Yeah, 19 points for Prince Carlos, 4 rebounds and 2 assists.
Oh, there you go.
Prince, talk about how hard you worked to reach this level because Coach Hammer and I, we saw a lot of potential from you from the jump.
Mula high school, nakita mo na itong bata na ito.
Grabe palaban maglaro.
Yep, definitely.
Prince, talk about how hard you worked to get to where you are right now, the starting point guard for a team that everybody sees as a championship contender here in season 99.
Well, yun nga, it's a very challenging role for me since it's my last year and madaming nawala. You know, JC Colliar, Jimboy Pastoran, they all graduated. So, malaki yung role na naiwan sa akin. So, I just had to work hard talaga and trust sa mga coaches, yung mga advices nila, yung mga guidance nila. And yun, I feel like napapay off ko naman yung mga trust nila sa akin. So, I just have to be consistent in leading the team and facilitating inside the court.
And Prince, we've seen JC, your former captain and now an assistant coach of your squad, joint at the hip sa'yo. Every time out, he would always be there, whispering sweet nothings para sa mga things na dapat mo makita. Especially kanina on that pocket pass in the first quarter. He was mentioning it talaga. Tinuturo niya sa'yo. Take us through this relationship, especially ngayong season 99.
Yun nga, JC is a very big help to the team, especially to me since, yun nga, point guard siya. Sinishare niya yung mga knowledge niya sa akin. And it's a very, very helpful thing na ginagawa niya sa akin since, yun nga, I feel like I still have a lot of things to improve on. And nandyan siya to guide me. And yun, hopefully naman na-execute ko naman yun. So yun.
Always humble in victory, Prince Carlos. Prince, I'm sure a lot of people are proud of you right now with this career-high 19 points that you just put up. So we'll give you the floor right now to thank everybody and give a shout-out sa lahat ng mga nanonood.
Of course, first of all, I want to thank God for the win and for this performance, for keeping me safe. And of course, I want to greet the CSB community for all the support. And of course, my family who's watching behind me. And my girlfriend who's probably watching. And yeah.
Hindi probably watching you. Definitely watching, Prince, especially with that career game of yours. Playing inspired basketball, 10 points to start off the game and really took charge and embraced that leadership position.
Thank you very much, Prince, and keep it going. Prince Carlos today, player of the game, 19 points, a career high, Sparkle GMA artist as well. This guy doesn't, puhunan niya yung kanyang yung looks, but this is a guy who's willing to mix it up.
Puhunan niya yung shot making niya dahil with this game, he proved it.
Okay, we have to stress this out, okay? When we resume the NCAA games on Friday, November 3, magsisimula po tayo 30 minutes earlier, 1:30 p.m. So it's EAC versus Letran. And then at 3:30 p.m., oh, this is a good game right here. LPU Pirates against the Mapua Cardinals. Dito pa rin sa PhilOil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. All right, let's wrap up this game because when we come back, we will have another edition of Game On. So keep it right here on GTV sa pagpapatuloy ng ating live coverage ng NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid. At ilang miyembro ng Perpetual Altas nakipagbolahan kina Benji at Andre Paras. Mga kapuso, nagbabalik tayo dito. Post-game coverage and of course, another edition of Game On. Dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Live on GTV. Ako po si Anton Ross. With me, of course, is our resident strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio, and we have to do this because for the first time on the show, we will be welcoming and joined by our NCAA junior anchor, former courtside reporter, dati naghatid lang ng balita from the sidelines, now with us to analyze the games. Let's welcome Bailey Akot.
Thank you so much. Hi mga kapuso, magandang hapon sa inyo. Salamat sa pagtutok. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Salamat for that beautiful introduction. Coach Hammer, ba't ginti mo sa akin?
May import tayo ngayon. Pangmalakasan kasi linggo. And especially, Bailey's was with the badminton competition for season 99. So mamaya kukwentuhan mo kami
By
on
the
what
way,
happened.
guys, I have to commend you for working together hand in hand kayong dalawa, doing a good job, going around the country, different parts, joining our NCAA players sa sports series, yung masterclass.
Yes, kami yun, Coach Hammer.
Talk about the experience, both of you working together with that.
I've been working with, sa mo camera ko, dito ba? Dito, ayan. I've been under the dad of Bailey's, Coach Bujing, and I had fond memories playing for him and being coached by him. So si Bailey's is like, kid brother na ba?
Yes, ganun na ngayon.
It's been a wonderful experience, especially sharing that message of basketball, sharing the message of the NCAA na pagkakataon para makapag-aral yung mga bata. And syempre, nag-extend tayo ng help with the little knowledge that we know and extending it to the players.
It's a priceless experience, Coach Hammer, having to go through different parts of the country. Yun nga. And at the same time, it's the first of its kind. It's the GMA Masterclass Sports Series, the very first of its kind. And we were lucky enough to teach yun nga, yung basketball sa ating mga kids na non-varsity level, of course, to have them experience the NCAA type of basketball here.
Totoo. At syempre, we gotta commend din our GMA Regional TV family that really provided us with the backbone for the coaches and for the NCAA family na nakapag-extend kami ng help kasi malaking bagay yun, yung mga kasama natin in the regions to make everything possible.
Yes, lastly, GMA Synergy, a collaborative team effort with Philippine Youth Dreamers and also yung GMA regional teams natin from everywhere. Cebu, Bacolod, Batangas, ang dami nila.
Nag-gain ka ba ng weight?
I did. Sarap ng pagkain eh.
Yeah, dahil masasarap yung pagkain doon eh.
Sobrang sarap.
Alright, so that's how we see and know that GMA is going above and beyond, not just covering the games, but also giving back to the community. Now, of course, since this is Game On, we do have to talk about what happened today since we are wrapping up and beginning a brand new week of NCAA basketball. 3 very contrasting outcomes in today's games. Ating unang laro, JRU winning against Arellano. So JRU really trying to improve their position of making it to the Final Four. At the second game, a shocker. San Beda losing back-to-back games against teams that are in the bottom half of the team standings. And in the last game, Benilde flexing their muscles, looking like the Benilde team that we described as title favorites. Your thoughts, guys, on the 3 games today?
Well, everybody can beat anybody. When you come in, the NCAA, you have to be ready to play. You have to get things in order. And at the end of the day, kung sino ang mananalo, yung gustong-gusto. Di pwedeng gusto mo lang.
Exactly. And to add to what Coach Hammer said, no one really wins in the first quarter, much more in the first round. So kailangan gustuhin nga talaga ng mga players and they have to be able to finish in the clutch, you know? Pagdating sa latter part ng ating elimination round, doon ating makikilala yung mga karakter talaga ng ating mga atleta.
Baileys, I gotta ask you, you've been watching the games from the sidelines, of course, doing your features. What has surprised you the most here in season 99?
For me, this season, tumaas talaga yung level ng intensity, ng aggressiveness ng players, the level of competition, talagang pumantay. Unpredictable po talaga kung sino yung makakuha ng Corona for this season. It just makes everyone more excited for it. It's really nice.
Any particular favorites with regards to the players?
Nandito ka na eh.
Habang hindi ka pa nagko-call ng games.
Oh.
Diba? You have more, you can be more unbiased as compared to me and Hammer.
Alright. So players lang.
Players. Who has surprised you the most?
For me right now, ako, shucks man. Top of my head, I'd love to commend AJ Miranda of the GRU Heavy Bombers. He's been really something else, and he's been stepping up his game, not just scoring, defending, but also yung leadership niya sa floor. How he's become a general dun sa kanyang team.
Yeah, AJ Miranda is definitely a bucket. He has the record for most points in a single game by any player dito sa season 99. 31 points by AJ Miranda. Of course, earlier today, Jun Roque had 27. So, you know, he's third right now.
Kumakatok, pero again, hindi pa tapos ang ating tournament. Second round is just finishing its first week. So, antabayan na natin ang mga pwede pang mangyari. 3 linggo pa yan na magbabakbakan itong mga teams na to. And hindi natin alam anong mangyayari dahil if it's one thing, hindi talaga natin alam sino yung limado at tihado ngayong season na to.
Alright, because this is game on, hindi lang NCAA basketball ang ating pag-uusapan. Pag-uusapan din natin yung mga may init na kaganapan sa mundo ng sports. And one of the issues that has been talked about all over social media was that doping accusation sa ating kababayan, and of course the world number 2 pole vaulter na si EJ Obiena, who is working hard, representing our country, bringing so much honor and glory sa Pilipinas. He's working hard right now for the Paris Olympics next year. I met EJ, I hosted one of his press conferences a couple of weeks back, and he was telling me about how he can eat chicken wings and chicken fingers for only 6 days, and after that, it's all out training for the Paris Olympics. So hindi po mga steroids or anything. This guy is clean at nag-apologize na yung nag-akusa sa kanya na si Anais Lavelleni.
Alam mo, simple lang yan, Antonio. Kasi when you're competing on an Olympic event, especially, Bailey's knows this because he was a track athlete in the NCAA, you go through a drug testing protocol. You get tested before competition, you get tested in competition, and post-competition. Randomized yan. Okay? The World Anti-Doping Agency has a certain set of ergogenic aids, mga supplements, mga gamot na pwede mong inumin na pinapayagan lang nila. So, to be called out by a person that you're doping and it's not proven under the WADA protocols, napaka-huge accusation yan because we've seen EJ really put in the work. And ergogenic aids are rampant. It helps you recover. It helps you perform better. And of course, force production. But merong allowed na supplements. It's written on the WADA page para sa mga kapuso natin na interesado kung ano ba yung mga yan. It's on the WADA website in wada.org. Internationally yan, may mga standards na sinusunod. So if you want to have a background on that, you could read on that. But he's clean on all the drug tests, so the apology was in order. And that's that. Now, eyes on the prize for the gold medal on the Paris Olympics.
At the same time, Coach Hammer, I've had the chance to also be teammates with EJ Obiena during my time in college as a track and field athlete. And one thing I can say for sure, pagdating dun sa hard work na sinasabi niyo nga po, si EJ, I would ask him one time, sabi ko, why are you doing this? Or why are you working so hard? This was back in college, so that's 4 or 5 years ago. He had already won a lot of gold medals for our team. And sabi niya, I just want to be the best in the world. College pa lang yun. Ganun na kaagad yung mentality ng isang EJ Obiena. So ako, syempre, pag nagkukwentuhan kami in my head, I'm like, wow, this guy is something. I'm like, what? Why would he say that? Pero ngayon, 5 years later, sobrang posible pala.
Yep. Best in the world. So right now, he's number 2 in the world. So not too shabby. That's like being LeBron James behind Michael Jordan. And that's me speaking as a Jordan fan. I don't know about Bailey's here. He's a younger generation. Baka Team LeBron to.
Hindi, ano tayo.
Umiling agad. Umiling agad. But you know, I mean, I had a chance to also train EJ with the national team. And he's locked in. He's locked in as much as Heidelin was locked in before she got her gold medal. EJ is out to prove something in the Paris Olympics. And kailangan na kailangan ngayon ng support, not only prayers, but in any support possible for not only him, but all our athletes.
I just want to say this. First time I heard this doping issue, I just thought it was absolutely ridiculous and untrue. It was a malicious accusation, and we are behind EJ Obiena all the way, and we wish you all the best in your quest to win a gold medal in the Paris Olympics next year in 2024. Baileys, you cover the badminton tournament in the NCAA. Before we show the feature, what can you say about your experience?
Well, sobrang intense pala doon. The venue was jam-packed. All the other schools were there. Ang kinover natin was ang competition natin was the women's competition finals, the men's competition, and the juniors boys. So ang results natin, can I share? Can I be the one to share? All right, I have my notes here. No? We're gonna talk about that. Okay, meron tayong VTR pala.
Well, you were there anyway. So you will be sharing them anyway.
Brinake na rin natin in the
ikaw yung unang nag-break Inuunahan mo si Baileys Ikaw talaga, Coach Hammer. O sige, punta na natin yung feature ni Baileys Akot sa NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament.
Hello po mga kapuso, ako si Baileys Akot at nandito tayo ngayon sa Centro Atletico sa siyudad ng Quezon City para subaybayan ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament Finals. Samahan niyo ako para saksihan kung sino ang mga magwawagi.
Dinominahan ng San Sebastian College Recoletos ang dalawang dibisyon ng torneo. Na-sweep ng Lady Stags ang Women's Division kontra San Beda Red Smashers. Sa doubles category, ginto ang naiuwi ni Wishes Gacho at Luz Vimin Dagava. Wagi naman sa singles at MVP si Nenia Solina.
Anong pakiramdam at nag-succeed tayo for NCAA Season 99, nauwi natin yung ginto?
Siyempre po, sobrang saya po kasi ito po yung first trophy ng seniors division po namin. So para sa amin, history po yung nangyari ngayong NCAA Season 99 po. So nagpapasalamat po ako sa lahat ng efforts ng players, ng coaches, ng trainers, lalo na po sa school namin, San Sebastian College Recoletos.
Anong pakiramdam? Unang salang mo pa lang.
Napakasarap po sa feeling. Kahit na freshman pa po, tapos nakatanggap na ng trophy po. Sarap po sa feeling.
Okay, anong pakiramdam? At nauwi mo na yung ginto, pati yung MVP.
Sobrang saya po kasi first and last po namin. First and last ko po na season. And then nakuha pa po namin yung kampyonato. And then ano mo din po, blessing din po na nakuha ko yung MVP po ngayon.
Nanaig din ang Golden Stags kontra Red Smashers sa juniors category. Wagi sa doubles ang tambalan ni Gift Linaban at Mark Anthony Bernal. Wagi naman sa singles at hinirang na MVP si Zeth Kimbao.
Okay, sabi ko nga, ito yung team na champion team agad because every player here is unique individual. These are the best players among the clubs na pinanggalingan nila. I give all the credit sa club coaches nila. Always been proud of you guys. I always believe in you guys.
During that 5-day badminton tournament duration natin, alam mo ba, in-expect mo ba na iuwi niyo yung ginto?
Opo, in-expect na namin.
Bakit mo in-expect? Bakit niyo in-expect?
Sa team na namin po yung malalakas na player Kaya, tingin ko po walang tatalo sa amin.
In-expect mo ba na magcha-champion kayo, na ikaw din mismo mag-MVP?
Yung pagiging champion po, medyo in-expect ko na rin po kasi alam ko po, tsaka confident po ako sa mga kasama ko po, yung mga teammates ko po. Sa lahat po ng sumuporta at nanood, maraming salamat po para po sa inyo lahat ito. Bravo, Baste!
Sa men's category, nagwagi muli ang defending champions na San Beda Red Smashers. Panalo sa doubles at tinanghal na MVP sina RJ Philip Lazareto at Ramon Timothy Santos. Panalo naman sa singles si Mel David De Vera.
Maraming salamat sa mga players ko. Maraming salamat. You deserve it. Alam mo, all the sacrifices, all the hard work, sa ano natin, sa mga schedules ng training natin. And maraming salamat sa San Beda community, Sir Davis, Sir John Lee, si Davis, and sa Real Life. Maraming salamat po. Kung hindi dahil sa inyo, hindi po magsasucceed ang team namin. All the support of the San Beda, animo.
Anong pakiramdam ngayon na naiuwi mo yung Rookie of the Year?
Sobrang saya and sobrang nakaka-proud. Guys, thank you dahil hindi ko ito makukuha kung hindi kayo kasama. Kaya thank you for always supporting.
Actually talagang hindi namin i-expect tong MVP na to. Gusto lang namin talaga mag-champion lang talaga. Bonus na lang talaga tong pag-MVP na to. Pero we're so happy talaga na nakuha namin to. Kasi from the very first start, talagang binuild namin yung partnership namin ni Motmot.
Sa start ng year, talagang nagpapaalam na ako sa coach ko. Talagang sabi ko, coach, magpo-focus na lang ako sa pag-aaral kasi yun nga, yung course ko yun. So yun, talagang thankful ako kasi sabi ni coach, ayaw mo bang matapos mag-exit ng San Beda ng champion? So yeah, ito na nga, champion na kami.
Alright mga kapuso, this has been NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament. Ako po si Bailey Sakot para sa NCAA Campus Bulletin.
And there you have it mga kapuso. As promised, hindi lang po yung mga main sports ang aming i-feature dito sa NCAA Season 99, pati yung mga ibang sports. We are putting the spotlight on these athletes. Great job, by the way, Baileys.
Thank you so much. Great job to our champions that day. The Stags really just stepped up, and also the Smashers on the men's side. 4-peat sila. Congratulations sa kanila.
And kakabukas lang din ang ating chess tournament naman last week. So antabayan na natin who will be taking care of business right there. Dahil hindi lang basketball, volleyball, beach volleyball. We want to elevate all the sports, especially papunta tayo ng season 100.
Yeah, habang tumatagal ang samahan ng GMA at syempre ng pinakaunang Collegiate Athletic League ng bansa, ang NCAA, we are making our sports coverage bigger and better. At nagpapatuloy din ang bolahan ni Papa Bear at Baby Bear Benji and Andre Paras. Bumibisita sila sa iba't ibang mga eskwelahan para makipagkulitan sa ating mga student athletes. So let's check out this feature with Papa Bear and Baby Bear, the latest edition of Bolahan. Pumunta sila sa Perpetual Altas. Alright, let's go to that feature when we come back. Ano ba lagi yung ginagawa natin dito?
Pinapabuluhin natin yung right here. Ngayon lang tayo ulit eh.
Bolahan with Papa Bear and Baby Bear sa pagbabalik ng Game On! There you go. Nagpapatuloy ang ating post-game coverage dito sa Game On. Anton Rojas, Coach Hammer, and of course our NCAA Junior anchor Bailey Sakot. Ano yung lagi sinasabi ni Papa Bear at Andre Bear? Bolahan, totoo to, hindi kami nambobola.
Kaso, pero...
So I'm gonna pull an Andre and Benji today and say that yung bolahan nila sa Perpetual, mapapanood natin sa Biyernes.
Sa
Biyernes.
Pinasarap lang natin dahil magkakaroon tayo ng momentary break from all the festivities ng NCAA to give way dito sa All Saints Day, All Souls Day, and sa paboritong holiday ni Anton, ang Halloween.
The Halloween?
Oo, kasi lagi kang may costume pag Halloween eh. Di ba? Lagi ka nagpo-post.
Do you have any plans?
Bakit ka lagi nag-iimbento ng kwento?
Oy,
Hindi naman totoo yan, ha?
Lagi ka nagpo-post ng Halloween costume. Lagi ka nagpo-post ng Halloween costume.
Wala ako naalala.
Grabe to.
Ano yung entry mo last year?
Oo.
Meron ba
Ikaw ata yung dapat sumingit sa bulahan eh. Sa mga sinasabi mo, invento ka ng invento. Cooking show eh. Naging cooking show na pala to eh.
Gumit na ako dito sa kanila, magre-referee muna ako.
Oo, hindi. Ito yung bagong import natin.
Na-miss ko to, guys. Na-miss ko yung very candid conversations where we talk about topics not just about basketball, different sports, and of course the latest happenings sa mundo ng sports here in the Philippines and all over the world on Friday. We have to stress this. Trines natin to eh. 1:30 p.m. EAC and Letran. Ayan.
Big game for both teams trying to regain their composure, getting those W's, but an even bigger game itong Mapua against LPU.
Ayan, no? Guapings. Maclod Guadanya at
yun yung napansin natin.
Totoo naman eh. I mean,
Totoo naman.
Diba?
Totoo
These
naman.
guys look like they're always ready to get suited up and go straight to the sparkle ball.
Exactly. Parang magpo-photoshoot sila after. Sila rin yung pinakamaraming fans halos dito sa ating NCAA. Merong mga banners sila ng mga mukha nila. Baka masama rin ako doon if ever. Sorry, bakit tingin mo sa amin, Coach?
Alam nyo, mga kapuso, ang gusto ng dalawang team na yan, kunin yung panalo.
Alright, we gotta go. Anton, Hammer, Baileys, this has been Game On. We'll see you all on Friday.